The kidnapping of nearly 300 girls from a school in Nigeria brought global attention to the extreme violence carried out by Islamic militant group Boko Haram. The group has said that it wants to create a strict Islamic state in northern Nigeria and has claimed responsibility for a number of deadly attacks to achieve that goal.
Human Rights Watch says Boko Haram has killed more than 2,000 civilians so far this year. The rights group says the militants carried out nearly 100 attacks from January through June. Ibrahim Ahmed of VOA's Hausa service has seen the destruction firsthand, having recently returned from Nigeria. And in this segment, he talks with me about his trip. While you were there,
Yes.
There were attacks. Tell us what you saw.
What you will see in the whole area is every town, every village you go to, in Borno State especially, you just see the burnt houses, the burnt schools, the destroyed cars, trucks, everything because of Boko Haram. And they almost kind of like attack at will, they attack with impunity. They'll go to a town and, they'll be attacking for like 9-10 hours, without any military assistance from outside, and they'll just do what they want to do and go away.
So being there and covering this story as a reporter, but in an area that is really your native home, what was that like for you?
It was kind of surreal, I would say. Initially, I know things are bad in the area because of the Boko Haram insurgency, but I didn't know it was really bad, very dangerous until this assignment, because people are living in fear. The whole parts of northeastern Nigeria, the whole of Borno State, some areas of Adamawa State, they are under siege, completely. People's lives have been destroyed. I've seen, I spoke with a refugee in Adamawa State who was shot twice in the head by Boko Haram militants. Miraculously he survived. I spoke with a woman who was in her home one day. They came knocking on the door. They took her husband. They killed him right in front of her. I have seen. There was a small boy, 16-year-old boy in Maiduguri, the Borno State capital, whose father was killed in a car bomb. The boy was in school. Now he had to quit school because he had other family members, and he's like the oldest guy in the house. Now he took over his father's kebab business, and lives have been destroyed.
You talked about highway dangers and the fact that a lot of people are being attacked by Boko Haram in their cars. Tell us about that.
All the highways that lead into Maiduguri, they're extremely dangerous now, because when Boko Haram was kicked out of the city, they went into the bushes, the forest around there, especially a very notorious forest called Sambisa, from where they have their bases currently. What they do now is they will come out and block the highway and attack people, mostly to steal, but then they come out and they also kill people just for the sake of killing people, especially if they stop vehicles and they find people from inside Maiduguri. They will say, oh, you chased us out of the city into the forest. They will kill them, and they will burn their cars or the trucks, and that's what is happening.
Let's talk about that. Your time being there, how in danger did you feel?
Constantly while I was in Maiduguri, because after I started reporting and people knew I was there, I had to be changing where I sleep every single day. I never sleep in the same place twice. Always have to change on a daily basis. And we went to Madagali, which is just across the border from Borno in Adamawa State. It's just about 150 kilometers from Maiduguri, which should take about an hour and few minutes because it's a big highway. But we had to drive for 2 days around through 5 states in order to get there.
All right, and our thanks again to Ibrahim Ahmed of VOA's Hausa service.